Silence has never been something Martell Holt was known for. He's always been outspoken, expressive, and sometimes even reckless with his words. But this time, it's different. His silence has become louder than anything he's ever said before. The world is watching, waiting, and whispering. And now, that silence has turned into a storm. The sudden appearance of Martell at a recent ceremony shocked everyone. It wasn't his outfit or the event itself that stole the attention. It was who he arrived with. A mystery woman, graceful, calm, and unfamiliar to the public eye. The moment their videos surfaced online, everything changed. Social media exploded. Every blog, every gossip page, and every YouTube channel had one burning question. Who was she? Within hours, clips of the event spread everywhere. Some said Martell had finally found peace and moved on from the chaos of his past. Others were convinced it was just another distraction, another storyline, another game. Instagram was on fire. Comments poured in like rain. Who's that woman? Is this the one he's been hiding all this time? Is Martell finally in love again? The world screamed with curiosity, while Martell stayed completely quiet. And that was his most powerful move yet. He knew exactly what he was doing. When he didn't speak, people filled in the blanks for him. They wrote the story, they created the drama, and all Martell had to do was sit back and watch. News outlets began reaching out to his friends, former castmates, and even his past relationships. One close friend said in an interview, "Martell isn't who he was 3 years ago. He's either changed, or he's trying really hard to show that he has." But not everyone believed in this so-called new Martell. Just when things seemed to be calming down, Ariane Curry, the woman who had once been one of the most complicated chapters in his life, posted something cryptic on her Instagram story. Her words were simple, but they hit hard. Some people only find peace when they find their next target. It was short, but it was enough to light a fire across the internet. Fans instantly split into two groups. Some said she was talking about Martell. Others said it was a coincidence. But let's be real. Coincidence and Martell rarely appear in the same sentence. Then came a leaked video from the event. It showed Martell standing close to the mystery woman in a black dress. They weren't speaking, but their body language told the entire story. Quiet, comfortable, connected. The kind of closeness that doesn't need words. Headlines screamed across social media. Martell's new love revealed. Who was the woman by Martell's side? Melody's reaction. Everyone had theories. But Martell remained calm. He gave no statements, no interviews, no Instagram lives. He just smiled, as if he already knew the answers but didn't feel the need to say them out loud. A close source eventually told the media that this woman had been in Martell's life for a while, that she wasn't new, but she had chosen to stay hidden. She's not afraid of cameras. She's afraid of the truth. Those words sent chills through social media, because truth and Martell have always had a complicated relationship. For once, his silence didn't feel like a PR move. It felt like power. While the world made noise, Martell sat in calm control. But of course, the media wasn't done digging. They began resurfacing old clips, moments from Love and Marriage in Huntsville, tense scenes with Melody, past interviews, his old confessions. The internet went into detective mode. A clip of Martell saying, "I just want to reset my life," went viral again. Now everyone was asking, is this reset what he meant? Is this woman part of his new beginning? Just as curiosity began to reach its peak, a new twist arrived. A mysterious beach photo leaked online. Martell was standing near the shore, relaxed, smiling. And behind him, that same woman in the background. The photo was blurry, but the energy was clear. The internet went wild again. Martell's new love exposed. Is he finally ready to move on? YouTube videos popped up everywhere, each claiming to have the inside scoop. And while all this chaos unfolded, Melody stayed silent. But her silence carried its own weight. Fans wondered if she was hurting or if she had already moved on emotionally. Then came the moment that shifted everything. A familiar voice returned. Ariane Curry posted a video. No face, just her voice. Her tone was tired, but strong. Sometimes, the truth is so poisonous that even the one speaking it gets burned. I've told the truth before, but the lies always seem to win. If this woman can change him, maybe she's what I could never be. The internet exploded. Every blog, every fan page, and every YouTube channel analyzed her words like scripture. Was she hinting that Martell's new woman had replaced her? Was she warning the world that Martell never changes? Or was she finally letting go? Martell didn't respond publicly, but one of his close friends went live and said something interesting. Martell doesn't convince anyone with words anymore. He just moves how he wants. He's living for himself now. Around that same time, a blog called The Huntsville Insider published a report claiming that the mystery woman was a business consultant working with Martell's new company. According to them, their professional relationship had turned personal. They said the woman wanted to stay out of the spotlight because Martell's world was already filled with enough drama. As soon as that report came out, social media went into another frenzy. People started guessing names. Some said Kara, others said Nancy. Some even said it was all another PR stunt to rebuild Martell's image. But then, a close friend of Martell's gave an interview that added more fuel to the fire. Martell needed comfort, the friend said. But the woman who came close to him isn't comfort, she's a mirror. Those words were deep. They made fans wonder, was this woman helping Martell heal or forcing him to face himself? Relationship experts started appearing on talk shows analyzing Martell's patterns. They discussed his past, his mistakes, and his emotional need for validation. The whole internet turned into an open therapy session. And just when people thought the story had reached its peak, something unexpected happened. Martell's mother, Marlene, who rarely speaks publicly, gave a rare interview. Her words were raw and honest. She said, "I always told Martell, not every woman is love. Some are lessons. But it takes him time to read those lessons. My son listens to his heart more than his head." Her statement melted hearts across social media. Fans flooded her comments with messages of empathy and respect. But they also had one burning question. Did she know who this new woman really was? Because if anyone could confirm the truth, it was Marlene. Soon after, Martell was spotted leaving a restaurant one evening, and this time, the mystery woman was right beside him. She wore a red dress, calm and poised. The cameras caught her face clearly for the first time. The next morning, her picture was on every blog and gossip site. The internet finally had a face to the mystery. The hashtag Martell's new love started trending. Some said she was his redemption. Others said she was just another storyline. A few days later, Martell finally broke his silence. He went live on Instagram for the first time in months. His tone was calm, his voice steady. He said, "The biggest test in life is not what people think about you, but what you believe about yourself. I've made mistakes, I've hurt people, and I've been hurt too. But I'm not here to repeat my past. I'm just searching for truth, my truth. Everything else is just noise." The internet was divided. Some believed him, others rolled their eyes saying he was just rebranding himself again. But then, another recording of Ariane leaked. In it, she said, "He can never be alone. He always needs someone, whether it's love or opportunity." That line hit like an explosion. Fans started arguing again. Was this woman just another chance for Martell to fill a void, or was she really helping him grow? And then Martell posted something cryptic. Just 2 words. Truth? Soon. That's it. Nothing else. The post went viral instantly. Everyone knew something big was coming. Days later, Martell announced a press conference. For a man who had avoided media for so long, this announcement was huge. When the day came, cameras flashed, reporters filled the room, and the world waited. Martell walked in wearing a simple white shirt, calm and collected. Then came the moment everyone had been waiting for. The woman entered. She wasn't flashy. She wasn't trying to steal attention. She walked with quiet confidence. And for the first time, the world saw her clearly. Martell stepped to the microphone and said, "I didn't come here to deny or explain rumors. I came to tell the truth, not about a story, about a person." He turned toward her and continued, "This is Lauren Jones. She's my business partner, and she's the reality of my life right now." The room fell silent. Reporters froze. The name, Lauren Jones, was one nobody had guessed. She was a respected business consultant who had worked behind the scenes with major figures for years, but never sought fame. She spoke softly, saying, "I've always liked staying in the background, but when you build something real, sometimes it's okay to step into the light." Martell smiled and said, "I've made mistakes, I've broken trust, I've hurt people. But this woman, she showed me my reflection without judgment." The press conference ended, but the conversation